Welcome to another episode of Tony's podcast, where we explore the deep and often unnoticed aspect of our daily lives. I'm your host, Tony, and today we're diving into a topic that as old as human communication itself, the power of words. Can words truly hurt us? Or do we allow them to have that power over us? How do words affect those who can't disconnect from them? And finally, are words like spell, influencing us in a way we don't even realize? Let's explore these questions together. The power we give to words. Words by themselves are just sounds or symbols on a page, but the meaning we attach to them can be profound. The old saying, "Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me." It is meant to remind us that physical harm is more real than emotional pain. Yet in practice, we often find that words can cut deeper than any weapon. Why is that? The truth is, words have the power we give them. When someone says something negative to us, it's our interpretation of those words that causes to the hurt. We allow these words to take root in our minds, nurturing them until they grow into something that can dominate our thoughts and emotions. For example, if someone calls you stupid, the word itself is just a collection of sounds. But if you believe there's truth in it, or if it taps into a fear or insecurity you already have, it can feel like a powerful blow. It's not the word that's hurting you. It's the belief you're attaching to it. If you refuse to give it that power, it becomes meaningless. However, that's easier said than done. We live in a world where words are used as tools, weapons, and sometimes even as shields. From social media to personal relationships, we're constantly bombarded by words, and learning how to disconnect from their emotional impact is crucial. Now, let's talk about the pain of those who can't disconnect. For some, words are not just hurtful, they're inescapable. People who struggle with anxiety, depression, or other mental health challenges often find it difficult to separate themselves from the words that others say about them. Words can become chains that bind them, repeating in their minds until they feel trapped. This is particularly true in cases of verbal abuse or bullying. The constant barrage of negative words can wear down even the strongest person. It's not just the words themselves, but the repetition and the intent behind them that can create deep psychological wounds. Disconnecting from these words requires a conscious effort. It involves recognizing that the person speaking may be projecting their own insecurities, fear, or anger into you. It also involves building a strong sense of self where your worth is not determined by what others say. One of the most effective ways to protect yourself is to surround yourself with positive influences. The words you hear from others should reinforce your value, not diminish it. If you find yourself in an environment where negative words are constant, it might be time to seek out new surroundings or support systems that uplift rather than tear down. Words as spells. Now let's delve into a more metaphorical idea. Words as spells. In many cultures and traditions, words have been seen as a form of magic. Think about it when someone makes a promise. They are casting a spell of trust. When they tell a lie, they are weaving a web of deceit. Words have the power to shape reality. This is why affirmations, prayers, and mantras are so powerful. When you speak something into existence, whether it's positive or negative, you're setting an intention that can manifest in the real world. Consider how the media use words. Headlines are crafted to capture attention, often invoking strong emotions like fear, anger, or excitement. These words can influence public opinion, alter perceptions, and even change the course of history. It's not unlike casting a spell, using specific words to evoke a desired response. But like any spell, the effect depends on the belief of the person hearing it. If you don't believe in the power of the words, they can't affect you. This is why it's so important to be mindful of the words you allow into your life. What kind of spells are you letting take hold in your mind? Are they ones that empower you or ones that limit you? Taking control of the narrative. It's very important. So how do you take control of the words in our life? It starts with awareness. Be conscious of the words you speak to yourself and to others. Are they words of encouragement or words of criticism? Remember, the words you use don't just affect others, they shape your reality as well. Next, practice detachment. When you hear something negative, ask yourself, do I need to believe this? Is this person trying to help me, or are they projecting their own issues? Learning to detach from harmful words is a skill, and like any skill, it gets easier with practice. Finally, choose your words wisely. Whether you're speaking to yourself, to others, or even writing, be mindful of the power your words carry. Use them to build, to heal, and to inspire. Words can be a source of light in the darkness, a bridge in a divided world, and a balm of wounded souls. Thank you for joining me today on this journey into the power of words. Remember, while words can be powerful, they only have the power we give them. You have the choice to be hurt by them or to let them roll off your back. You can choose to use words that uplift and empower, both for yourself and for others. If you found this episode helpful, please share it with someone who might benefit from it. And if you have thoughts or experiences you'd like to share, feel free to reach out. Until next time, be kind with your words and even kinder with yourself. Tony, signing off.